Welcome to the West Perry Sound District Museum's YouTube channel, proudly sponsored by the Ontario Trillium Foundation. Each month we will be exploring a new artifact from our collection. If you like what you see, please subscribe.
Today we are featuring the Alidade from the old Forestry Tower on Tower Hill. Determined to solve the issue of inadequate patrolling methods for forest fire detection, a fire tower system was developed within the area in the 1920s, using a Tower Hill lookout and other towers in the district. The system proved to be very effective, allowing the Ontario Forestry Branch to pinpoint the location of a forest fire in a safe and timely manner. In order to determine the position of the fire, rangers would have to get a compass bearing on the smoke. This was done by reading a map of the area found in every tower's cabin attached to a round table. The table had an azimuth ring around it that supported a long metal instrument called an alidade that rotated 360 degrees around the map. The center of the alidade signified the location of the tower, and with the arm of the alidade, rangers would be able to determine the compass bearing and relay it to a main headquarters in town. With two or more towers communicating the bearings of the smoke, the office could determine where the bearing lines crossed on the map, calculating the exact location of the fire. Communications between towers and the main office in town was achieved by a telephone system. The forestry branch set up one wire that ran almost 300 miles across the tree line, stretching between each fire control tower and the main office. The line was grounded at each tower and was equipped with a transmitter and a pair of earphones. The development of the system was successful. However, because of the frequent maintenance required on the line, it was only in place for a number of years. A shift in communicative technology came about with the modernization of equipment and the introduction of proper aircraft detection. This new mode of fire control called for a different approach to communication. In 1954, the Ontario Forestry Branch installed antennas on the tops of all fire control towers in order for rangers to communicate with aircraft and marine patrol. The system was set in place until 1962, when it was replaced by radios that could be controlled remotely from the main office in town. With this change, rangers were no longer required to man fire control towers during the fire season.